What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video, and we're actually just going to jump right into it, alright? So we're going to do some PvE gameplay, and then I'll show you the build breakdown, and then we'll do some other gameplay. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.
Someone hiding there?
Now let the fun begin.
Got a visual on additional
yeah.
hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south.
This thing's
There's
sick.
a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
So if you haven't noticed already, I am using Striker. I just used the rock and roll shotgun to get my stacks up. And I'm using the Splinter, the shield Splinterer, my bad, for my primer. Now remember the Splinter, the shield Splinterer, I keep wanting to say it the other way, is named after a community figure. His name is Splinter Shield, and that's why I confuse the name sometimes. But they made the weapon the shield Splinterer in honor to him. The original hunter. So every once in a while I like to pull this weapon out, you know, give an homage to, you know, Splinter Shield, and yeah, show you guys this amazing weapon. And look at the armor. Look at the armor bars on this. So I'm getting the 200 stacks of Striker. I'm getting the 30 stacks of Memento. And then I also get the perfect opportunistic as well. It's just ridiculously strong. Oh, blew myself up. Don't do that. Go. Oh, I didn't know they spawned in behind me. Oopsie. Alright, come on, come on. Fast as fuck, boy! And then the last person, where they at? Where they at? Up top? No. Dude, are they still inside? Yep.
All clear. I repeat,
Yeah, let's go.
compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them.
Now, I'm not going to get any of the loot boxes or anything like that. I'm just going to run straight through. I'm showing you live gameplay. I'm doing all this, this entire video in one take. So no editing, no cutting stuff. I'm just showing you the raw gameplay. I'm going to show you the build breakdown live and then give you some more raw gameplay. So I hope you enjoy this style. I try to switch it up every once in a while.
This was supposed to be easy.
Ooh, the language. There we go.
True sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an
Killing
area
it.
beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location.
Now, what I
Stay
like
alert.
about this is
I know
that
what you're walking
the shield Splinterer has base, you know, it has a decent base damage. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. It's like right there on the cusp. Kind of like the Police M4 or the Carbine 7. Now, the big disadvantage to using the shield Splinterer or the F2000, because remember, the shield Splinterer is the named variant of the F2000. Now, they don't have an underbarrel mod, so you can see there's no other underbarrel mod. It's just the muzzle, the optic, and then the magazine. So you are losing some stats there because of that. So in my opinion, you have to figure out other ways to make a build to accent the the shield splinterer, meanwhile being able to survive, because you can make a lot of really nice damage builds, but to not have survivability is a big disadvantage, especially if you're trying this in PvE or even PvP if you're feeling froggy. But you can see with this one, I'm utilizing the memento. So I'm getting that extra bonus armor every time I pick up a trophy from the memento. And I'm also getting weapon damage. Now the cool thing is that I'm using the defender drone and I'm using the banshee pulse. So every time I hit those memento boxes, I also get skill efficiency that helps the deflector drone and also that banshee pulse. So overall, this build is pretty damn tanky, but I'm also getting some really high damage numbers with some pretty good skills. There we go. Ouch. Oh, now they're all going to spawn down here? No. Oh, they spawned up top. Even worse. Where are they at? Yo, did you jump down, like, for real? Oh my gosh. This other guy jumped down too. Wow. There we go. There we go. But you can see I'm getting all that bonus armor. I mean, the enemies are going down pretty much immediately. And my skills are doing pretty damn good. The deflector's drone is working, has a really long duration, and that banshee pulse just stops them right there in their spot. Let me hit that bag, bro. There it is.
Good work.
Bye-bye.
Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
Not bad. And that's just a normal, heroic run on Lincoln Memorial. Nothing crazy. I mean, I didn't even stop for loot. Just run through it. That was a pretty good run, pretty solid. Let's see the numbers. And we'll run over and do a legit build breakdown.
We confiscated a massive cache of chemical
Let's
weapons
see here.
and eliminated the stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a
Oh,
lot
what
of
was the
lives
time?
today.
There we go. 8:30. I just did that in 8 minutes and 38 seconds. 1.1 billion damage. You see that? 8.5 minutes. That's really, really strong. That's a really fast run. That might be one of my fastest runs with a assault rifle based build. That's crazy. Excuse me, by the way. I drank some soda. I'm a little burpy. But this build's crazy. It has great survivability. Now, for those that say, I don't have the memento, I can't get the memento, how do I get the memento? It is in the general loot. All you have to do is, search for backpack targeted loot, or, choose targeted loot backpack on Summit or Countdown and just farm it. You can get it out of just any enemy. As long as the targeted loot is on backpacks, you'll have a good chance. And if you have friends that already have the backpack, just have them farm with you, and whenever they get one to drop, they could drop it for you. See what I mean? Or you can get it out of an exotic cache. But all right, let's jump into the build breakdown. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now, I hope you enjoyed that gameplay, but it's time to jump into the build breakdown. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But this is going to be my Shield Splinterer Striker build. Striker is back. Striker is legit, and it's a lot of fun to use. And I'm using it with this baby right here, the Shield Splinterer. Now, this is the named F2000. The way to get this is you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 1 hunters, and then open up the ivory box that is in the base of ops. Once you do that, you will receive this weapon, and if it's not a good weapon, with the attribute you want or what have you, you can always buy this from Cassie Mendoza every single week after you unlock it. So just so you know. But like we always do, let's start off with the specialization. I'm using the gunner specialization. Reason being is I want to use that Banshee Pulse. The Banshee Pulse is one of my favorite skills in the game, especially for PvE, because you can disorient, mark, and pulse all of these enemies at once as long as they are within that cone. And you can do this at a pretty far distance. It's really, really amazing. Now you can see that the radius is up to 37.5 meters, which is insane, because as long as you can get that cone, far enough, you can disorient everything within that cone. And especially running like solo, like I do mostly, it's really good to keep the enemies either in their spawn, close to their spawn, or disorient them from far away. That way I can get closer to them and then, take them out. And then I'm pairing that up with the Defender Drone. Now, also from the Gunner specialization, I get armor on kill. I also get RPMs on kill. And I also get bonus armor every time I pop an armor kit. Now, looking at the weapons, I am using all 3 weapons. So I would recommend using all 3 of these. Now, starting with the Shield Splinterer, this is the named F2000 assault rifle, has a base total damage of 94.8k. It is expertise level 10, so you can get this to go up higher. And as far as the attributes, everything's maxed out. AR, health, and damage to targets out of cover. Now this comes with that perfect talent, perfect optimist. So weapon damage is increased by 4% for every 10% ammo missing from your magazine. Now this does have a pretty high RPM with Striker, so we're at 978 RPMs, which is really, really fast for an assault rifle. Now looking at these mods, remember I said there's no undergrip mod, so we have a muzzle for crit chance, optic for crit chance, and then for the magazine we are using the sturdy extended. Now my secondary is the rock and roll shotgun. I'm using this because the shotgun pellets will stack up the Striker buff faster than anything else in the game. Reason being is this shotgun does have a lower total damage number, but a very high rate of fire. And then with Striker, it increases that RPM even higher. So this thing's actually quite amazing. Now I'm using the rock and roll in particular for the talent perfectly extra. So this gives me a bigger magazine size. So I can hold 30 rounds in this rock and roll shotgun. Now, as far as the other, the other mods are concerned, the other attachments, I'm using weapon handling just for that extra reload speed, and then I just decided to use crit chance. Why not? I don't care. I mean, you could do more reload speed if you want, but again, it doesn't matter. You're using this shotgun to get those Striker stacks up, and then you're switching over to the Shield Splinterer and just mowing down everything in front of you. So, I mean, this thing gets the job done no matter how you put it. Now, for the attributes, it's all maxed out. Max shotgun, damage to armor, and damage to targets out of cover. And then, of course, that perfectly extra for the talent. And then for my sidearm, I'm actually using the Busy Little Bee. I like to use this one in PvP specifically because it's just, it's stupid strong. Let's just be real. Even if I get a few stacks on this, say I get like 3 or 4 stacks with this pistol, I'm getting 60 to 80% weapon damage extra, like for nothing. And then if I have the striker stacks up, I already have 200% extra damage. So, I mean, this is just putting icing on the cake, you know, the cherry on top, sprinkles, all that. It's just stacking it up for you. Now, this pistol, the way to get this one is just to level up your season. As soon as you get through the season rewards, I believe you get this one around season level 90, I believe, or 85, something like that. And it's really good, as long as you're not using another exotic. Because remember, you can only use one weapon exotic and one gear, exotic gear item. Now, as far as the Busy Little Bee, why am I using it? Because of the talent Busy Little Bee. Each shot to a different target will gain 1 stack. Now, that each shot, it doesn't matter if you're shooting an enemy, the actual enemy itself, or like their skills. It will still stack. Now, it'll stack up to 10 times total, but each of those stacks give you 20% weapon damage. So again, even if I'm just getting a few stacks, say, we're doing 4v4 in PvP. 2 people come around, they drop skills, I shoot them, I shoot their skills. I'm already at 4 stacks. That's 80% weapon damage. And then I can switch over to my shield splinter and just mow them the F down. It's pretty damn amazing. Highly recommend trying out the Busy Little Bee. Now, weapons out of the way, specialization out of the way, let's talk about the build. So I am using 4 pieces of striker. I am using the striker chest piece as well because the striker chest piece was changed in this last update. It has now been increased to 200 stacks. So I'm getting 200 stacks of striker. Now I'm only losing 3 stacks per second between 100 and 200 stacks. So that during that gameplay that I just did, you could see that my stacks were sitting around half the entire time I was playing. I mean, if I was running through from one section to the next, yeah, you saw, the stack slower. But as far as like actual gameplay and in combat, I had at least half stacks to full stacks the entire time. And it's really fun to use. Really fun. Striker is legit now. Now, for the backpack, I chose the Memento because I wanted those stacks. That helps my survivability immensely. Not only do you get the 3 core attributes, but whenever you pick up those trophies, you're also getting bonus armor, skill efficiency, armor regen, weapon damage. I mean, the whole 9. There's no reason to not use this. It's pretty much one of the best exotic gear items in the game, especially when it comes to builds, because it helps you stay tanky but also do a lot of damage. I mean, let's be real. My shield splinter is at just under 95k total damage, and I'm running a whole bunch of blues. Like, I'm at 1.5 million armor, and I'm still just under 95k base. Like, that's ridiculous. That's excluding the 30 stacks of Memento. That's excluding the 200 stacks from Striker. That's also excluding anything from the Busy Little Bee. I mean, it's just, come on. It's a great build. Now, my last piece is the Picaro's holster. Now, that one is a curveball, and I'll talk about it whenever we get to it. But let's talk about Striker. So, the Striker gear set bonuses I get from this build: 15% weapon handling, 15% rate of fire, and then Striker's Gamble. Now, remember, that goes up to 200 stacks. So it says weapon hits will increase weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100. Well, now it's 200. You will lose 1 stack between 0 and 50, 2 stacks between 50 and 100, and 3 stacks between 100 and 200. And then remember, it's 0.65 damage per stack. So what's that? 1.3 total. So, 135%. No. It's 130. So 130% extra damage just from the Striker. You are missing quite a bit from not using the Striker's backpack, but you kind of gain that back whenever you get the Memento stacks up. Okay. Now let's run through all of these attributes. Striker Mask. We have max armor, max crit hit damage with a max crit hit damage mod. For the chest piece, max weapon damage, weapon handling, and crit chance. For the gloves, we have max armor and then crit damage of 10.8. And then for the knee pads, max weapon damage, max crit hit damage. Now for the memento, we do have the 3 different core attributes. We have the weapon damage, armor, and skill tier. And then I have a crit chance mod on there as well. And then finally, the Picaro's holster. Now here's the reason why I'm using this. It gives you the weapon damage and the armor. Now I know that in the next update, you'll be able to change that armor to a weapon damage and double dip. That's fine. Not a big deal. However, right now, in the way that I'm using it, I want that armor and I want that weapon damage. Because I want to stay tanky, but I also want those bullets downrange to hit harder. So I have that weapon damage and that armor with crit hit damage as the attribute. And there you guys go. You have 4P Striker with the Striker's chest piece. You have Memento and Picaro's. I'm using the Banshee and the Defender drone. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Let's finish up with the stats. So just under 95k weapon damage, 32 crit chance, 104 crit hit damage with 75 headshot. Go to the offensive tab. We're at 80% all weapons damage bonus and 30% AR damage bonus. So every time I'm using the shield splinter, I'm starting off at 110% damage bonus total. Gear talents, we are using kill confirmed and press the advantage from the striker's chest. We're just over 1.5 million armor, 150k armor on kill, and 339k health. I have 10% explosive and hazard. That's due to my watch level. So here's your disclaimer for all my build videos. I'm sitting at watch level 3774. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. So if you're at or above shade level 1000 and copy and paste my build, you'll get the exact same numbers and results. However, if you are below shade level 1000 and you copy and paste my build, some of your numbers might be lower because some of these boxes are not going to be maxed out. Don't freak out. It's still a really fun build to run, I promise. Just put it on, try it out, and let me know what you think. But yeah, everyone, I think for the last part of the for the gameplay, let's do Heroic Countdown Hunters. I'll just show you what it does against the Hunters, and then you can do the rest. Because I've already shown Heroic gameplay, so I might as well show Heroic Countdown gameplay, and then we'll be done. We'll be out of here. So we're already 8 of 8, so we're just waiting for the leader to start it up, and then we're good to go. Here we go. And it's starting up. Now, if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, please do so. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and subscribe for more content. Here we go. Heroic Countdown. Now, I know the intro takes a little bit of time, so it is what it is. And I do apologize overall. This week was a little slow for me content-wise. I have been doing a lot of testing this week on a game that's not released, and due to an NDA, I can't really talk about it. But yeah, so because of that game testing, I haven't really been doing content, but I do promise that content's about to ramp right back up. Because yeah, that game took a lot of my attention. But we're back at it again, baby. We're back.
Hyenas have taken
All right,
over
here
the
we go.
power plant
So
and triggered the lockdown
we're doing
procedures.
Heroic
Be careful,
Countdown.
Agent.
I'm just going to show
Last
you
thing we
against the
need is an
Hunters
RC bomb in a nuclear
because it'd be
reactor.
in like another 20 minutes of gameplay if I showed you this whole run. And I don't want like
We
a,
need to remove the safeguards and
50-minute
restart
video.
the reactor.
I mean, I could if you want me to. But I figured I'll cut it after the Hunters. That way I can just show you.
Reactor unstable.
All right, here we go.
Lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes.
So here's my Shield Splinterer Striker build against the Hunters. Hope you enjoy it. Get rid of that. There we go.
Rogue Defender drone detected. Hostile Defender drone detected.
Nice. All right, let's go to the next one. Go, go, go. And we're all 8 running together, so that's good. It's a strong strategy. Bold strategy, Cotton, but I like it. Yo, look at all these shade levels. They're low, man. Except for the one guy that's 22,000. Jesus. We have a 97, a 130, a 400, and then a 22,000. Jesus. That's hilarious. Yo, what's up, bro? I see you. I see you emoting at me.
System activated.
There we go. Just deletes hunters. I love it. Alright, and this one right here. I mean, you're looking at numbers over 1 million on a shield splinterer, dude, with 1.5 million armor. $1.1 million. You guys see that? I just hit 1.1 million to the head with my shield splinterer, dude. Oh my god, this thing's sick. Well, all right, guys. That's it. I'm going to do this run with these guys, and I'm going to get out of here. Hit that like, subscribe. You know the deal. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Kamikazevondoom. Peace.